Well, today I'm out at the Port of Catoosa, and a lot of you have heard of Port of Catoosa. It's been around 25 years, but you might wonder what goes on here. And I'm visiting today with Rick Cozart. Rick's with Agrinutrients, and Rick, thanks for joining us today.
Well, thank you. We appreciate the opportunity.
Great. Well, this is just one of the many industries out at the Port of Catoosa, but it affects you directly since you're a gardener. And Agrinutrients is actually a fertilizer blending plant.
Yes,
is that
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Okay. Well, how does that work? I mean, do you get it in by car or barge or what? How do we start getting fertilizer?
Basically, it starts right over here. As you can see, there's a railway right here. We also get it on a truck. And what they'll do is the truck will pull up in here, or the rail car will come right up here, and they'll start right here, and they'll start dumping in here. They'll go up the chain, go up the elevator, then they'll go inside here. And this is where we keep all of our urea, also our DAP, anything that we're going to need to formulate any formulas.
Okay, so you get it in a large quantity, and you go up the elevator, you have bulk bins there, and then you get in an order for say some special fertilizer from the lawn care company or a golf course. How do you mix that together?
Okay, basically what we'll do is when we get a call like that, I'll go ahead and break it down on how much nitrogen would go into that, how much potassium, how much phosphorus, and how much filler. And we'll just kind of go from there. And we'll also tell these guys with the loader here, and they'll go into each bin, and then they'll put that formula in there for us. And then from that point, it goes up the elevator there, and it goes in there, and they just bag it out.
Okay, so it goes out, it's kind of like a feed mill.
Yeah,
it goes up
it's
the
basically
elevator
all
and
it
down,
is.
And,
Yes, ma'am.
and then it's blended on the bagging line. And on that bagging line, I notice you have both plastic and paper sacks, but is there a need within the fertilizers that some need to be in paper, some plastic?
I think it just depends on what people prefer. Some people prefer the bags, and some people prefer the plastic, so we try to carry both.
Okay, I see. Well, how do you switch over? I mean, to me, it's confusing. You have about 8 or 9 different bins in there, and you just sort of empty the whole thing and then start over again, starting another formula?
What they'll do is when we start bringing in a new one, they'll try to bring the old stuff forward, and that way we keep working it out, and the new stuff is going in the back, so we keep kind of shifting like at a grocery store. Okay. Bring the old stuff forward and keep using that along all the way.
Well, we've got an example here for you of the typical fertilizer blend that's becoming very popular in lawn care. And Rick, let's show folks what you have here. Now, what blend would we be making up using these products?
We're going to be making today a 28-4-5, 5% sulfur, 4% magnesium, 2% iron.
Okay, and that's 28%
nitrogen
in the form of urea. And it's interesting, you've got both the slow release form. We're going to go through these real quickly, then we'll talk about them individually. You've got slow release urea, and then it looks like over here you've got the faster release, so it's about half and half of those?
50% of each, yes, ma'am.
Okay, then down here you've got phosphorus in the form of diammonium phosphate, and then some iron. Looks like sulfomag, which gives you what?
Your sulfur and your magnesium.
Okay, and some potassium
and
in there
some
too,
potassium
I guess. Okay.
also, you're right.
And then actinide, and that's a filler material. And I wanted to sort of talk to folks about how these different products or where they come from. And urea, for example, where does urea come from?
Okay, it is manufactured. And as you know, due to the manufacturing process, it comes in this form right here.
Okay, and it's sort of a byproduct, or it's from the natural gas industry,
yes,
as I understand it.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And the coating on there, I guess, is sort of a chemical coating. That slows down the process of it going into solution?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then the diammonium phosphate. Where do we get that? Is that a manufactured product?
No, it is mine. And it does come from Florida.
And then iron, this amazed me, because you pick up this sack of iron, it's mighty heavy. I believe that it is truly iron in there. And that, I guess, is another mined product?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, then last of all, this one, I found this one interesting, this sulfomag. They were giving me a brochure about this at the beginning, that it's a mined product out of Carlsbad, New Mexico. And there's another case where these are natural products that are mined from the earth and then blended together. And last of all, this is interesting to me, your filler. Tell us about this filler. This is not your average filler material for fertilizer.
It comes from Houston. It is a sewer sludge. It has 6% nitrogen, 2% phosphorus in it. It also has 2% iron. What we're trying to do here is make sure that every bag that we make with this blend right here has a nutrient value to it.
So there's no filler that's
There's
not
no
nutrient.
inert, that's right. Everything that goes out there will have some nutrient value to our lawns.
Well, that's great.
We're trying to feed everything back, is what we're trying to do there.
A lot of you over the years might have heard about Milorganite from Milwaukee, and this is the same product coming up from Houston, and again has that iron in it. Some other things are mighty good for lawns. So
right.
That's great. Well, Rick, I want to thank you for letting us tour here at Agrinutrients, and next time you buy a sack of fertilizer, might give you a little better picture of how products come from all over the country and are blended together right here in Catoosa, and then they go to your local store. Thanks, Rick.
Thank you very much. Appreciate the opportunity, Sue.
Sure.
Have a good day.
We hope you enjoyed this video. It's part of our OK Gardening Classics YouTube channel. You can also find more recent videos on our Oklahoma Gardening YouTube channel. And join us on social media for great gardening tips, photos, and discussion.